Hi guys, it's Cindy from Pups and Crochet. And I have things to show you, things to tell you, and things that made me angry. It did make me angry. But the last video I was telling you about those treats she had gotten, I think they're from Costco. They're these. Little paw prints. And they smell like peanut butter. And he loves them, and he doesn't like very many things. He doesn't like very many treats. He doesn't like toys that are plastic. They have to be a furry toy. You know, he'll play with them. He loves them. Like he's got his 2 dinosaurs that he lays on his part of the couch that he has. And he has his pillow, and he has his blankie. And he's happy. So, those I have to get for him because he is in love with them. And she had him set up at her wedding just like this. It was full to the top, but Peanut's been eating them. And I was surprised. I put a couple down just to see if he'd eat them. Gone. Like that. Okay, so every day we come home after I leave to pick up Robert in the morning from work. I leave to go get him. They're all waiting outside. I tell them 1 minute. They know what the 1 minute means, that I'm going to come back. So then I come back. I open up the back door and I'm like, the cafe is open. And I look, and looking through the screen like this is a bunch of little heads. So I go out this morning and I just bring the food out there and the plates out there and just set them up. And, and I had 5. I had Petrie and Shadow for sure. Shadow's always with me. And Shadow actually wanted to come in. She walked in, came halfway through, looked around, said, okay, then went back out. Shocker. 5 years took her to come in. And Petrie is just barely putting her paws up on the door, looking in. But they're getting closer. And every time Freckles rings my legs, here comes Shadow. She comes and rings my legs after her, like covering up her smell or something. I don't know. But I'm going to wait to tell you what I'm angry about, because I want to show you. I won some gifts from Temu. And I do love to play it. And I like to go on there and just meet some friends, you know, playing games together. It was cool. So I won this cassette player. And you pop it open. And there's a little cassette tape in there, where the kids today would not even know what that is. They'd be confused. And then you push. Wait.
With Pups and Crochet. We make funny things that make you laugh all day.
Okay, that was me taping. Okay, then you push this button. Ooh. It plays music. It's so cool. This button on the side is what you pop open. You don't need the tape in there. It's just for fun. But it's really cool. I like it. And it's called Retro Sound. And I won that. And then I won this. Sorry for the crinkle. Sorry for the crinkle. There's a little wolf. Now, Roberts was supposed to put batteries in it for me to show you. And then you click this button and he like lights up inside. So on the next one, I'm going to make sure he puts the buttons in there, the batteries. I could do it, but he's always saying he's the man of the house. Okay, then put the batteries in it. He's the man of the house, put the batteries in, right? Look at them blue eyes, yeah. So, this is going to be such a fun Christmas present for one of them. And it comes with all the instructions, everything about it. And I won that for free. And that showed up on my doorstep. Then I won this. It says, bring me a Dr. Pepper and tell me I'm pretty. I got this for my Sadie to put up in her kitchen because she has been drinking Dr. Pepper, which is weird because my mom always drank Dr. Pepper. And when we went out there to see the baby when she was born, Sadie was just down in Dr. Pepper. So I'm like, when did you start drinking Dr. Pepper? And she goes, I don't know, just wanted to drink it. So I got that. It says, just bring me a Dr. Pepper and tell me I'm pretty. And I thought it was so cute. So I got her that. Because you play the games and then you pick the gifts that you want to try and win. And I'm trying to win these Christmas decorations for outside because Robert loves Christmas. And they've got one where it's 3 snowmen on top of each other. And then they got one that has, get this, okay? It has, I think it's a penguin and then a snowman, but in front of it is a pool and it has a shark in there. How awesome is that? How awesome. And he wants to decorate this year and he really wants to get out there and do it. So I told him, then let's do it. And it's just the whole fun of winning. And I think in my description box, I put my Temu number. So if you want to play and be my new member and help me get it, yay. But they've got everything. And I the clothes, I don't do because they don't go to size at all. So I gave the clothes that I bought just to try them. I sent them to Vicky. Then I ordered, I was telling you, I went to our friend's wedding. And she wanted all black. Well, I didn't have anything all black because my funeral shirt that I kept from my mom's funeral, I put away and I just don't take that out. So I ordered from Walmart.com because in regular Walmart, you can't find the right size. But in Walmart.com, they have all different sizes. So this was going to be my pretty shirt. It was in the bag, so it needs to be ironed, but I just opened it just now, so you're seeing it with me. And it's got gray on the inside, so it's pretty cool. So that was my shirt I was going to wear. So now I'll just save it for date night or something. Yeah. But that is from Walmart. And right now they got the clearance going on. So you can get clothes for like a couple bucks. And then I wanted to show you what I'm making. Now, every year for Jenna, I make, which is my sister's oldest son's girlfriend that they have the baby Gemma by. And her name is Jenna. And I always make her a scarf because she loves scarves. So this year, I decided to make mommy and me outfits. So I made matching hats. This way, I didn't tie my loose ends in though, so not yet. This way, if she wants to wear it straight and make it a baggy hat, then the purple will be lined up with Gemma's. And then I'm making a matching scarves to go with them. So I'm doing mommy and me gifts this year because these guys have got so many toys you would not believe. And then I'm working on my ice cream ripple. That's going to be one of the baby blankets. And then I'm doing this one. Now, it can be either, because we're in Chicago, it can be for the Bulls, the Blackhawks, or what I'm going to do is I'm making it like this, and then I'm going to make a giant Pokeball, because when I showed you the thing from Casey, Illinois, and we got it in that giant Pokeball, I wanted to make a Poke blanket. So that's going to have a giant pokey ball in it, in the middle of it. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, and then I'm still working on this. I bought this at a garage sale, okay? And it's a piece you put in your table, put your pumpkin or candle or whatever on it, and then it's got all these ruffles. I wouldn't make this many ruffles, so I'm kind of like dissecting it with my eyes, and I'm going to try to make one just like this. But not so many ruffles that it's all bunched up. I think this is just too many. But that's what I'm working on. And then I got like 4 more blankets working on my star blankets. Then I got my personal star blanket that's going to be king size, to go across my bed and in stained glass colors. So that is still working because it's going to be big, big. So to show it, I'm going to have to go outside and hold it up like that, and Robert's going to have to video it. Okay, then showed you that, did this, doing the mommy and me. Okay, and I'm also going to make a set for Kristen and for Olivia and make them a mommy and me set of scarves and hats. And then I'm going to make Callahan a couple hats. He loves hats. He loves hats. She got it. They have a thing in Arizona where this lady, which I think is a really awesome idea. She has her house, and the one section of her house is all for stuff like costumes, clothes, strollers, high chairs, all this stuff. So what she does is she sells them to somebody for like $5 or $10, if that. Then the only thing she asks is when the baby is done with it, bring it back so she can bless another family with it. And the money is just for her if she has to drop it off for gas or whatever. But I think it's really sweet. It's really a way to recycle instead of throwing them into the Goodwill and then somebody going in there and having to pay $12.99 for a little outfit that you spent $3 on or whatever. This way they just use them, give them back. And then Sadie takes all of her stuff that the babies have outgrown and gives it to her and blesses her with it. And, you know, she blesses other people that don't have that much to spend on a high chair or anything like that, especially when they're having their first one, because buying everything is crazy prices now. And this way they can use it, give it back. Then if they do have another one, they can go back and get it again. I mean, it's a great idea what she's doing. I love it. And then I showed you a video on my light up board that I got for my diamond paintings, which I won last year when they were doing their first anniversary. They were giving out Easter eggs through the games. And if the Easter egg popped up and you cracked it, you won that prize automatically. So I won so many diamond paintings. And I'm doing the one for my sister now for Christmas. And then after that, I'm going to start doing my Titanic one. Because, you know, I'm infatuated with the Titanic. I just love to read anything about it. And I'm going to get back into where I said when I got the book from Titanic, which I think is right here. Yes. 1912 Facts About the Titanic. So I started off where I was going to read you one thing at a time about the Titanic, if you did not know. That might be interesting. Do you like the Titanic? Let me know in the comments. Also, I wanted to start doing some lives. And since I'm pretty much up all night, whenever is a later live good for you? Do you like going on lives at like 11, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning? Let me know. because I want to start getting into that kind of thing. And then I have to tell you what I'm ticked off about. Okay, first, well, there's two things. First one, which is not that important, but how when you're driving sometimes and somebody revs up behind you, and then they whip around you, even though you're doing the speed limit, they want to go faster. And I'm just like, have your happy ass on. If you're going to get there any faster than me, go on. So they go around, and then we both end up at the red light. So it's like, where did you get? You didn't get to go anywhere. No. Okay, my number two thing, and this is the most important one that has pissed me off to the T. As you know, okay, Freckles has showed up on my doorstep. She's lovable. She's in love with Peanut. All she wants to do is cuddle him, and he's like, get away. I don't identify as a cat. I'm a dog. You're not a dog. You're a cat. But she loves him, and she just wants to cuddle with him and stuff, and he's just like, leave me alone. But I give him an extra treat just for putting up with her, because he's being very patient when he could go crazy on her, but he's being very patient with her because I think he knows she's a baby. And so she showed up on my doorstep, and then I was talking to my neighbor over here who we share gardens with, and I was asking him, because he's a big cat guy, if he had any cat friends that were wanting a cat, because she is not an outside cat. She is an inside cat, and she has been around dogs, because she had no problem going up next to Peanut at all. And so she's like, and she's so feisty. I said, I should have named you. I said, I shouldn't have named you Freckles. I should have named you like, what was it? What did I call her? It wasn't Spaz. It was Hype. I said, I should have named you Hype, man. You're all over the place. And then she's up on the table, down off, and I'm like, get off the table. I'm trying to feed you guys. My outside table. And I'm like, get off. You're not going to get your food any faster. Get down. And then she'll get down and it's meow, meow, meow. And I'm just like, you can't get on the table. No. Okay, but the thing I'm pissed off about is I was talking with him about her looking for a home. And he said he didn't know of anybody right now, but he would check. He would find out. I said, okay. And then he said, yeah, the people down there ran out. And I'm like, what? So they didn't want to pay their mortgage, rent, or whatever. So they disappeared in the middle of the night. Okay, they took off. They put Freckles out and left her behind, because I followed her to see where she went. She went right to their door waiting. Like, why won't you let me in? Let me in. Killing my heart. I am not a cat person. I can't see him go hungry. But I'm a dog person, a bird person. But these cats, Shadow's been with me since over 5 years. And Petrie, Ducky, Littlefoot, and Sarah were all in one family, one litter of kittens that were born 2 years ago. And Petrie stayed with us with Shadow, who I think is her big sister. Is a sister from another mister, I think. But when Catsnap fixed them all and then put those 4 back, they all scattered except for Petrie stayed here. Well, now Littlefoot's coming here. And now Littlefoot is so tiny. And I'm just like, oh, man, why are you so skinny? Like, you can count her ribs. So Big Sister Petrie's been watching her. And I think Big Sister Petrie paid off the little black cat to go after Hoss. Because Hoss was hissing at her. I said, oh, no, there's no hissing. There's no fighting. If you guys fight up here, you're kicked out of the island. You don't get the food no more, so you're kicked out. But anyway, so I was so pissed off at them. Every day saying, hi, hi, saying hi back to them, hi. And then you're going to throw your baby out. Throw your baby out knowing it's getting to be winter. When you take a pet, that is your life. That is like one of your babies. You don't throw them out and say, oh, somebody will feed them. No. So I got like little Chicago out there with tents and warmers and, you know, self-warming mats and stuff for them and everything. And I'm just like, how? How can you do that? Shame on you. So that's what ticked me off. Make sure you guys go over and check out Bree, because once she gets to Florida, I'm going to try to get to a happier subject. So go over, check out Bree. She did a little intro video for everybody who's new to her channel, and it's going to be part of her Bree Brigade. The Bree Brigade. Yes. Or the Bree Beauties, or the Bree Babies, whatever. But a lot of people have been telling me, yes, we went over, we checked her out. So I had her do a little intro video. I said, do that so that they know that once you get to Florida, you're going to start your channel back up. That right now you're packing and doing what you have to do. And she did it, and she wrote me and said, I did it. She texted me, and I said, okay, I'm going to go check it out. I went and checked it out, and then I watched it, and she's so cute. And then I texted her back, and I told her, yeah, I can't leave you a note because you don't have the comments on. And she's like, oh, man. So she had to fix it. And then she said, I had kid-friendly. That's why I wouldn't. I'm like, yeah, always hit no kids. That way then you can leave comments. If you do the kid one, they cut off all comments so kids don't start talking to adults kind of things, which is a good thing. But I was watching the babies in their Halloween stuff. Gemma had to be a pink ghost. So they found her a pink ghost costume. I was telling them how to make it, but Jenna's dad, her grandpa, found one online, got it, but then she wouldn't wear it. And Vicky's like, well, no wonder she doesn't wear it. Did you realize it doesn't have any arms? How's she going to trick or treat? Pull the whole thing up over her head? So Vicky, I told her, cut right here and right here. She can get her arms through. Have a leotard on her underneath, long sleeve. She won't get cold. So Vicky did it, and then she put it on, and she was everywhere. And Olivia with Elmo. The cutest thing ever. And then Zadie took Callahan and Savannah out, and they were, she was Jessie from Toy Story, and then he was Master Chief from some video game, and got a grown-up was dressed up as Master Chief with his son. So she got a picture of Callahan and the guy together. It was so cute. And her husband's away right now because he's in a different state doing a course for his next move up. He wants to go to officer. And then, oh my goodness, so much more. Colton, baby Madeline just wore a shirt that said, I'm new here. This is my costume. And then Colton, what was Colton? He kept switching costumes. And I think he was a pumpkin. And then he switched into something else, and I cannot remember it off the top of my head. But they were adorable. So all her sisters live in Arkansas where they're at. So they all got the group together and went out trick-or-treating and had a good time. So I was like, I got to watch it on FaceTime. And then every morning, like we did before, Sadie FaceTimes me. And then right up in the camera like this is Savannah. And then she gets so sad if I didn't hear the phone ring. Sadie said, "You broke her heart." She turned 9 months yesterday. So Sadie did her 9-month picture and she's adorable. She's almost a whole finger already. It just seems like I just held her when she came home. But she's already 9 months. And then Olivia's party is next month, and she is going to be a whole 3 fingers. And you would not know it because she already acts like she is a grown teenager. I already know my stuff. Okay, well, I think I got you caught up on everything. And I did start my Christmas card. So if I do not have your address, if you email me at pupsandcrochet57@yahoo.com, I will make sure to send you a card because I finally am going to do it. I did a few last year. Sorry if my handwriting's so bad, but, you know, it happens. But I got some really cute cards. And I'm all ready. And I've already done 2. Yes, 2. I'm ahead of myself by 2. Okay. Hugs and puppy kisses, prayers if you need them. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. There is just too many babies that need a home. And Mama G, thank you. Mama G wrote me back, and she was going to join the collab, but she had so much going on. She said, "Cindy, I'm so sorry that I can't join the collab with you." And I'm like, it's okay. Thank you for just offering. It was very sweet. So it's just me and Brie. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. Right? Hey, giving back to the Arnie community after listening to your stories. And then if you look in the comments on the Breeze giveaway video, look at the comments, and I should have wrote it down, but somebody got a new puppy. So yay, got a new member of her family. I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see pictures. So I love you guys a lot. I will talk to you next time. Love you guys. Bye.